I wanted to talk a little bit about Halal Guys franchise. In today's video, we're going to go through the franchise fee, franchise costs, as well as other pertinent information you should know before you investigate buying a Halal Guys franchise. So first off, what is a Halal Guys franchise? How did it start? Halal Guys started selling gyros and other Mediterranean cuisine and food trucks in New York City, the most competitive place probably on the planet to open up a business. And you throw in that it's also in the restaurant space, which is extremely competitive. It's a great place to iron out a business model before you start franchising the concept. Now, the franchise fee, it's $60,000 according to the 2021 franchise disclosure document, which is a bit on the high range for a food franchise in the United States. The investment amount is around $360,000 all the way up to $1.1 million. This is a pretty big variance, and a big part of that's going to be the furnitures and fixtures in terms of how much money you have to spend to put in different equipment, furniture into the restaurant, as well as the leasehold improvements. If there was already a restaurant before you're opening up a Halal Guys franchise in that location, you're definitely going to spend closer to $360,000. And if it's an empty shell and you have to put in a grill and you're going to put everything in to get that business up and operating, it could be well over $1 million to open up a Halal Guys franchise. The royalty fee, 6%, which is pretty standard for a food and beverage franchise. They've been expanding quite a lot, Halal Guys. So in just the last 3 years, they've opened up 72 new locations. They have a 13% failure rate over the last 3 years. So they've closed about 11 locations, which isn't that bad for food and beverage. But if you compare that to like a service-based concept, it's a little on the high range. So Halal Guys franchise currently has, last I checked, over 80 locations throughout the United States. And they don't disclose the financials on a unit-by-unit basis. We can deduce that looking at the royalty fees collected. But I can tell that Halal Guys franchisor is a good business. The franchisor themselves in the last financial statement made $1.8 million. So the franchisor is doing well, which can be a good indicator that individual franchisees are doing well. But it's really important that you talk to at least 5 franchisees if you're interested in investing in a Halal Guys franchise, so you can better understand the sales, the profit, how often the owner is actually working in the business, as well as how long it took to break even from the time they first opened that Halal Guys franchise. So most franchises, roughly 60%, do disclose at item 19. That goes through oftentimes the sales, profit on an average, median, unit-by-unit basis for the franchise in the system. I would love for Halal Guys franchise to produce that item 19. So it makes it easier for prospective franchisees to get the information they need to make an educated decision before going through and talking to different franchisees in their system. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe. Also in the comment section, write about what franchise you would like us to review. We have a team of analysts that are going through the most important factors of franchise disclosure documents for 2021 and prior years, and then coming next year, it'll be the same exercise all over again. Thanks.